Welcome back to another episode of the Break the Bank podcast, where sports and pop culture collide. We on another edition of the Shogun recap. Amazing fucking episode 9, Crimson Sky. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed that they told us what Crimson Sky meant, titled the episode Crimson Sky, and we didn't get that. Little bit disappointed, but what I told you last week, bro. I told you that bitch is gonna die.
I mean, we knew that.
And it's crazy because like when we were debating about it, I said, I'm like, yo, I don't think she's gonna go there with the intent to die, but she's gonna be willing to die if that's what it takes.
I feel like she definitely went there with the intent to die, but
I felt like I felt like she knew how they were gonna respond.
you know what I'm saying?
She did what Toranaga asked of her, which was to try to pull on Ochiba's heartstrings and try to get her to change her mind. But they both knew it wasn't gonna really work, and what it was gonna take was for her to be a martyr, which is what she always wanted for years anyway. But dope fucking episode though. Dope episode. Not very action packed as I expected, but dope fucking episode. How you feel about
No,
your boy Yabushi? I don't even know why I still keep trying to say his name.
yeah, I'll either give that shit up. I mean, yeah. She got there fight for his life, man. He doing whatever he got to do to stay alive. That man living day to day out here. But now it was a good, solid episode, like for sure. Like she got what she wanted. I mean, it seemed to really be all a part of the plan. I feel like the episodes where Toranaga's not in them is actually the episodes where like the most of his shit get to moving. So
hmm
like I think it's like a real deliberate choice that he's like nowhere in this episode at all. They don't even go check on him. You know what I'm saying? So um definitely the move. The actress that plays Mariko was ever going she put up Wemby numbers in the episode with a
She's a
couple
great
massive blocks.
actress.
Yeah. Now, it's crazy because she's not that good in Godzilla. The little Godzilla show, whatever that one is, the little
Is
Godzilla
that
show from
yo? I
Netflix.
thought that she looked familiar. That's the
Yeah,
same
that's
chick
a
that played the daughter.
yeah, she's not good in that.
She's terrible in God in the what is it, the Monarch whatever.
Yeah. I'm like 90% sure that's her. But
I don't want to feel racist by agreeing with you, but she did. I felt like she looked familiar when the show first started. I'm going to check right now.
okay. Because
Let's see.
I feel like as soon as the show started, I saw her. I'm like, oh no, that's the chick from the Godzilla joint.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Movies and TV shows. She is the daughter from Monarch, Legacy of Monarch.
So
She definitely is.
maybe maybe she need better players on her team because she trashing Monarch.
Or maybe she just. Well, I mean, part of this is more like it's less acting for her in a way. Because
Yeah.
even though she didn't grow up in feudal times, this is like authentic Japanese culture that they were trying to tap into.
Mm,
But and also like Legacy of Monsters came out a year ago. We don't know when the fuck that shit was filmed.
that's
Maybe
true.
she got in some more shit. Cause now I'm looking at her catalog, bro. Her resume is extensive. She's in 3 Fast and the Furious movies. She's in Ninja Assassin, which was a fire ass movie.
That was.
And then she's in a couple other Asian movies that I never heard of. But she definitely it's crazy because like when I first told you to watch Legacy of Monsters, I told you it was fire. And as soon as you started watching it, you immediately hit me up and was like, yo, the acting is terrible on this show. And I completely agreed with you. And now we're sitting here praising her for her acting on a totally different project. So shout out to her for stepping her game up.
Yeah, for sure. That goes to
And
show you.
and to your point about Toranaga not being in it, I think that was very deliberate.
Mhm.
I think it was on purpose that we didn't see any like we're completely in the dark of what he is doing at the moment. It's very like because for me the whole time everything is happening, I'm waiting for him to storm the castle. Even at the end when when the
I thought those
Shinobi
were his.
pull up,
I thought those were him. I thought that was him.
Well, yo, when you see the grappler hook come over the fucking top of the castle, I
Yeah,
swore that was Toranaga and his peoples.
yeah,
And then what made it even more confusing was that your boy, he gets the message, he has one request. So immediately when he says, but he has a request, he's like, yo, he accepts your offer to be an ally, but you gotta do something. My first thought is he's gonna have to fucking make Mariko disappear. I'm thinking he's gonna let them leave and
yeah.
then have this dude ambush them on the road back. So everybody sees that they were able to leave in peace, but they not getting a safe passage home.
Right.
He said, fuck all that. Do you think it was Ishido or Chiba that made that call?
Definitely not Chiba. She ain't got the juice no more. She see how she done fell back.
I mean, she did, but she didn't. Because when he asked her for counsel, she said, like, it's Japanese culture. So you see, she keeps sitting back because now she's engaged to him. So
Right.
now, like, in public, he has to take the lead. But even when they had that little bullshit regent meeting with just them, nobody else there, she's sitting in the back. He didn't give a fuck what nobody else had to say. He said,
Yeah.
what do you he asked her what she advises, and she said, I don't advise nothing. You fucked either way. And then she organized that little meeting, made it seem like it was about the air. You never even see the air in the whole fucking scene.
That nigga out there twiddling thumbs in the background. You see him in
Oh,
the
matter of
background
fact, you
for a
see him
second.
you're right. When Blackthorne first pulls up, he winks at him on some weird shit, and
Yeah.
then he never gets acknowledged again. And then it's just her and Mariko talking.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, that little exchange was an amazing scene. Like that was beautifully filmed and written. Like the way
Yeah.
they had her like shed that tear at the end and walk off, like she's pulling at the heartstrings. It's working to an extent, but it ain't gonna work the way that they needed it to. Shinobi pulling up was crazy though.
Yeah. Facts.
So here's my thing. Do you think that the plan went wrong?
No.
Not well, let me specify. Not Toranaga's, Ishido.
Oh yeah, he fucked up.
Cause it looked like they were just trying to kidnap her.
Exactly.
And then they ended up bodying her, blew her to pieces.
Yep. That's where he fucked up.
Even that scene, bro, like in the explosion, you just see her face for one like split second, and then it's all just hellstorm. Fire. Yo, the production on this show, top notch, bro.
You know, top the writing, all that upper. I mean, some of the best we've seen in a
Yeah,
long time.
it's been a while since I was like felt this invigorated by a show. Just so like one of my boys said I'm weird because I enjoy dialogue. Like I'm cool with a show that there's no action whatsoever as long as
Right.
it's great writing. Like bro, the whole point of these movies ain't to fucking just you're not supposed to just get wowed by special effects and action scenes. Like there's supposed to be a
Exactly.
purpose. Like the dialogue is the reason why we're watching this fucking fight. Like without all the great writing, how do we appreciate Mariko's death and what she
Exactly.
sacrificed and how much she put her loyalty to her Lord above everything? Like her son is like, yo, I'ma disown you, bro. Like, I ain't your son no more if you keep moving like this. You need to just give it up, give yourself back to the Lord, do what Ishido says. But if you keep on this path of Toranaga this, Toranaga that, I'm out of here. And she said, fuck it. I have to do what my Lord wants me to do. And that's it. Like I'm following orders. I'm loyal to Toranaga. You don't want to be my son, that's cool. I'm about to die anyway. Like,
Right.
she she caught some bodies. Like she took some people down on the way out. She got her last nut in. Like that was good. Like she made sure she bust a nut that night.
She did.
She took a few of the shinobi with her, which is crazy too. But like to me, that was like a little weird that she was able to kill a couple of them so easily because she couldn't fight off the guards.
She couldn't fight off the guards with the.
Yeah.
I mean,
But every time they showed her when she was younger or whenever they showed her training, she always had the Naginta.
yeah, it's true.
They never showed her with a dagger or a sword. So for her to have that little blade at the end, it was like, all right, you doing your thing, which is cool. But like the shinobi historically have a very high reputation of being able to move in silence and be lethal assassins.
Hey
So it's like
man,
for
this
her
might
to
be
treat
first.
them like the Foot Clan.
Hey man, it might be. This might be. Either this might be the first generation, or this might be the last class. So
Might be the last class because I'm assuming based off of like the fact that Japan obviously moved away from the feudal system and the last shogun is the person that decided like you know what we're gonna move away from this. Well, the dude that like the last there was like some big ass civil war. I forget exactly the dude's name, but there was a big ass like civil war which was a constant thing in Japan anyway. And
mm,
the dude that ended up defeating everybody is just like, yo, fuck all this. We're not doing no shogun shit no more. I'm assuming that's what this is leading up to, like, because Toranaga has that energy about him from day one. So I
facts.
wouldn't be surprised if that's like the last of the shinobi. But she really treated them like the Foot Clan, Shredder's little soldiers in the Ninja Turtles. That's how she treated them, bro. My son Blackthorne, though, I ain't like him for majority of this show. Like I like the character, but I also don't like the character. Like the guy's done a great job, but and his role in the story, cool, but I don't like him. But the way he been holding his own and like once Toranaga said I surrender and he's just like, yo, fuck this. I'm getting the fuck out of here by any means necessary, but I'm still gonna have some honor at the same time. Like how he stood
Mm,
up to you, he stood up to your mans when he started talking crazy to Mariko early in this episode. He did what he did so he could even get to Osaka. And then the way my son was catching bodies with that little fucking stuffed the gunpowder 1800s, 1500s gun like that shit was. And they start pistol whipping dudes. Like,
yeah, I see you talking about the Shinobi getting cut down. I'm like, nigga, this nigga was just getting, he was just fucking. Now he got like 7 shots, just the gunpowder just in the tuck. Nigga was in his nightgown.
nah, but remember, yo, he caught so he used up the bullets.
Yeah,
And
and I seen him when he was
they
tearing.
showed him refill this shit a couple times.
Yeah,
So I thought I was like, yeah, at least they did that. And it's not like, you know, movies be fucking up. It's like, yeah, you know that gun only hold 9. How he just got like 15 shots off without reloading. Like at least they made it realistic in that sense. But even remember, he got outside. While he's trying to reload, they knocked the gun out of his hand.
yeah.
He ran around the wall, pulled the dude into the wall, picked the gun up, and just started smacking niggas around with it.
But couldn't fight with Yabashige last week on the beach, or was that 2 episodes ago at the beach with the sword?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like he know how to
But I
fight.
mean, give him a gun, he know what to do. You give him a sword, he's confused. I
That's fair.
understand
That's
that.
fair. That's fair.
He
I,
wasn't sitting with King Arthur, bro. He was
I'm
sitting.
talking. I'm talking about he started pulling nigga when he turned into John Wick, start pulling niggas onto the wall and shit.
Yeah,
Though
yeah, you're right.
I'm saying
Especially yeah, he was adamant that like, yo, bro, I'm not a fighter, I'm not a
that's what I'm
killer.
saying. Now all
I'm
of a
just
sudden,
a sailor, bro. You right. I didn't even take that into consideration. I was just so hype off of how dope the scene was and how he was holding shit down. I didn't even think about that. Your man's a bitch though. Your man's is a straight bitch.
don't call him my man because you can't pronounce his name.
I mean, that's your man's because you fuck with him.
I'm his man because I can pronounce his name. The way this way
Nah,
you've
you
done
fuck with
this,
his character, bro. Stop lying.
because that's all you've done. You've gone Dion
I
on me.
call him your man's because I can't pronounce his name. You're right, but that is your man's. I call him your man's because it's like, all right, whoever's listening, shout out to the 500 plus people that tuned in last week. We appreciate you. But whoever's listening and you know that whenever I say your man's, I'm talking about this one specific
But
character.
when you say your man's, it's closer to Yabashige than what it is than whatever it is you say when you try to say Yabashige. You mind? Your man's is closer. That's the crazy part.
Say it one more time.
Yabashige.
Yabushige.
Yeah,
I'm gonna forget in 5 minutes, but I just say
big
Yabushi.
facts. And I'm not sure I'm saying it right, but
And yo, I haven't even smoked no weed since I came home. And I tried and like no homo, over like my throat mad dry and it keep bothering me, so I just put it down. But
be like that.
I'm sober and I'm still not gonna be able to say his name in 5 minutes. But Yabushige is a bitch ass motherfucker, bro. I really like he's a character like story wise and what he brings to the table and how much more entertaining the story is with someone like him doing all this sneaky bullshit. I still hate him, bro. Like he a little motherfucking weasel. He a weasel, bro. And then the
Oh man,
fact that the way everything played out, son, like when he had the blood on his clothes, so he took it off, threw it underneath somebody, then start making noise to wake everybody up, but then hide in the book. Now he tried to guide him towards the trap, and it didn't work. He ends up in the shit. He knows, like, yo, they about to blow this shit up. Instead of trying to help son block the door, he's just standing in the corner looking scared as fuck, talking about Mariko, move, move, move. Bro, if you don't just fucking get up and help this dude put the fucking crate in front of the door so they can't get in, or if they do let off the fuse, y'all not gonna blow the bits because that shit is gonna absorb most of the blow. I fucking hate your mans, bro.
some people are roaches, cockroaches, man. They're just here to survive.
What's next?
I don't think much. I think like I think that was kind of like the high point of the season right there. Because I don't think there's gonna be a battle in the
You
next
don't think
episode.
so?
Nah, I think like I think that's the, like I think that's like that's the crescendo of everything right there. I think it might just be like aftermath, just because like you gotta. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be an hour 10 or something like that, but I mean, you do gotta wrap that shit up though. A lot of loose ends to wrap up outside of that. So
So this is my whole shit though. Like Blackthorne's still alive. He's gonna want to avenge Mariko's death. So he's most likely gonna go back to Toranaga. Then Yabushige.
hmm
Did I say that right?
hmm
Yabushige's nephew's still with Toranaga.
hmm
Toranaga got spies all over the fucking globe.
hmm
We're gonna get back that Yabushige betrayed him.
but is that in that point?
So what happens to his nephew? Because he's right there with Toranaga. What happened? Does Blackthorne convince him to go over there? Is he already with the shits to go over there? Because remember, episode 8, he's saying like this is all part of the plan. I need them to believe that I'm really gonna surrender, even though I'm not.
Yeah, like I said, now that she's dead, I think that makes Lady Ochiba gonna be feeling away because Shido is gonna
But
be
you said she ain't got no pull.
she gonna have to pull back though, because now she might all she gotta do is call off the engagement. I'm saying because now everybody thinks that Ashido, after you said you was gonna let her leave, you killed her.
And
So
everybody that was supposed to leave with her got killed too.
I'm saying, so you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be that. So then all them people, then I think the other Christian regent dude, he's gonna be the one that set it off, the one that didn't show up.
Oh, I don't even think it's gonna be the one with the hair crown. With the ball, I hate that motherfucker. The one that he did the prayer with her, I don't even think
Yeah,
it's gonna be him. I think it's
not
gonna
the
be the
priest. You
one
talking
he
about the priest?
always answered to.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the regents, the one regent they had on the red.
All right. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, the one that, but see, I don't know. Yeah, you right. I think so. Yeah.
So now, then, because then it's we are prisoners in
So
here. So
now
she
it's
tried to
gonna be a
leave.
civil war, and now it's gonna be
I'm
that
saying,
whole civil war shit where everybody starts rebelling against Ishido. Whoever still fought, maybe they have it in their battle, but something's gonna go down. Cause
I
even
don't
the
know.
other dude, the dude that he always got that little religious crown shit on.
hmm
That he was like that in the beginning of the episode, he said war is coming.
hmm
He's been trying to stay one step ahead of these motherfuckers for a minute.
Right.
And they're so adamant about the whole Christian thing that he might get on his bullshit. I mean, they the original rapists and pillagers of the world anyway.
I just, like I said, I think that was the war.
So that's it. It's just gonna be a bunch of politics and bureaucracy next episode to like we're gonna see the dust settle and that's pretty much it.
Because like even what some I forgot what happened, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna have a meeting about that," or like, "We'll have another meeting. We'll bring this up in the meeting or something like that." To I think they just gonna have a vote, and the vote gonna actually like switch now.
You talking about
So
when Ishido said that he has to have another meeting?
yeah,
They did.
yeah. What I'm saying, it's gonna be like this
Like
is gonna
another
cause
one.
them to have this is gonna cause them to have another meeting because like the other two regions, the Christian regions, haven't like officially switched.
Didn't he kill one of them already?
Yeah, with the other one. I'm just saying, like he ain't like all the way. So I think he gonna be like, fine. That's why they kept showing him. I think, and he gonna be the one that's like, all right, I'm out, because like clearly, like I'm just saying now it's established. Clearly we're hostages because she tried to leave
Yeah.
and we yeah. So what's up?
Yeah, because even when Mariko was trying to leave, and that was another like I thought that was like an interesting ass scene with when Mariko was trying to leave and like half the fucking village is standing on all the roofs and they following them through the roofs to see what happens next. He was there the whole time.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what she
But
asked him. That's when she's like, I'm gonna commit seppuku. I want you to be my second.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They be sitting there. They kept cutting them. So
Do you think Ochiba was trying to hide herself from Mariko while she was up there?
no, Asian people hate the sun.
But she took the stuff off as soon as Mariko walked away.
I think she no.
Like, no, she was holding the scarf shit over her head, blocking her face. Grant, okay, that was a bit racist what you said, but
No, it's not. I that's not
Asian people hate the sun.
that's an actual fact.
That's an actual fact. That sounds like a stereotype.
No, that's why they do the white. I'm pretty. Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, no. It is
We can
my
you can
understanding.
explain everything to me when we're not on camera. So if it does
That's
come
fair.
off
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
racist, we don't get canceled.
No.
I know you're
I've
not
heard it.
trying. I know you
I've heard.
wasn't trying to be racist.
Yeah, I've heard it explained, but I'm not the one to explain it.
Okay.
But I thought she was covering herself up from the sun because, like, I thought that,
So
like, the thing. Yeah, rich
yeah.
people. That's why, like, rich people in China use umbrellas.
Hmm.
That's where my thought was.
Okay. So originally I thought she was just like getting some shade, like nobody really cares that you're there, everybody's fucking there. Like they showed almost every important character except for Ishido in that scene.
Mhm.
But then as soon as Mariko like makes the decision that she's gonna commit seppuku and she turns back around, she just pulls the scarf off her head and stays there.
Oh, maybe she's
So that's how I'm
in.
like, yo, like, what is her agenda here?
Oh, I don't know. Well, maybe just she might have been thrown off by that. That's how I took it. But
Cause then even that's when they had the meeting and she's like, nah, she's gonna do what she says she's gonna do.
mhm.
So you got the Christian region rebelling against Ichido's bitch ass. We keep talking about how everybody is like underestimating Toranaga. I feel like I've underestimated Ishido. Because the way they always talk about him is like, oh, he's just a bum ass bureaucrat. The Taiko is using him. He ain't nobody important. Ain't nobody really worried about him.
Right.
But Son is making moves.
You trying?
And he's doing it. Like obviously this blew back in his face when Mariko died, but he was moving strategically though. Like he wasn't playing checkers or Chinese checkers. He was legit playing chess.
And ain't nothing wrong with being second place.
Yes, there is. If you ain't first, you last. Shout out to Ricky Bobby.
He's the second best operator in this show, and it's gonna bite him in the ass sooner or later.
Yeah. Well, anything else you want to talk about from this episode before we wrap things up?
No, man, it just sucks. There's only one left. We're gonna have to find a new show to watch. I've been watching a couple shows here and there, trying to find us something, but I ain't not really catching my eye right now.
I gotta
Uh,
finish The Gentleman. I really need to finish The Gentleman.
yeah, the gentleman was tough. I'm on the first episode. I started Sugar on Apple with was it Colin Farrell?
Oh, okay, I just saw an ad for that. Is it good?
I'm like halfway through the first episode. It was moving too slow.
Oh, okay. 'Cause Apple TV, like, they actually have a lot of good shit, not just like Slow Horses and Monarch, but like Shrinking is an underrated show.
Shrinking's tough.
We've talked about Platonic briefly, me and you. What else have I watched on there? Let me see. Let me open up my Apple TV. I have Severance on my list, but I haven't watched it yet.
Severance is elite.
C is elite. Invasion is okay. Um, Foundation didn't finish the first season, but dope ass show. Hijack is interesting.
Hijack went bad.
Silo looks good. I added it to my list. Didn't watch it yet though, and that's about it. Oh, yo, are you into like contestant shows, like little like stupid game shows or whatever?
Not really.
Okay, because they got some shit on Peacock. Pause. It's called Trader.
I mean, I've seen like the thing on
So
the home
it's
screen.
kind of like Clue. It's supposed to be like two murderers and the rest are like regular people, whatever. But they playing for money. Whoever is the last man standing wins. But if the murderers win, they take everything.
Mm,
And the whole show is supposed to be like you trying to figure out who the murderers are. But you got to vote people off the show every week.
okay,
And pretty much you're trying to figure out who's the ops. And you got to vote them off, but you're most likely going to end up voting off the wrong person
right,
because it's only two out of like 12 people that you can actually get.
right,
But the shit is interesting. It's pretty funny and entertaining. You should probably check it out if you're bored and high one day.
fair enough.
But yeah, I guess we can wrap there. Hopefully, we find something soon. We probably just have to stick to movies for a while.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, just want to say thank you to everybody for tapping in with us once again. Shout out to everybody that was a all-time high for us on the videos. Appreciate y'all. Next week we got the finale of Shogun. You don't want to miss it.